Sheffield, welcome to the 4:30 face-off of the International Festival of Hockey Development Division. Belgium versus Scotland, 3 minutes until face-off. Belgium in the black, Scotland in the white. A great game on its way here in Sheffield. Bienvenue dans l'équipe de Belgique. C'est le tournoi hockey sur glace ici, in Sheffield. L'équipe de la droite, c'est Belgique. L'équipe de blanc, c'est Écosse. And that's as much French as you're getting. That doesn't signal the end of the pre-match warm-up. Can we have our pucks returned to the team benches, please? Or pucks to the team benches, please? In the interest of time, and because I've not got them, we will not be doing national anthems. We'll head straight into face-off. There'll be no anthems in the interest of time. We're heading straight into face-offs. I have been asked to request 2 volunteers for the penalty boxes. If there is anyone in the stands that would like a premium view of the ice, please wave frantically. You, come on down. We need 2 people in the penalty boxes, please.
Welcome back to EIH TV. We're just moments away from our penultimate game of the day, our 3rd out of 4. Our second under 15s game, it's Belgium versus Scotland. A little delay for the penalty box attendance, but right on cue, the countdown clock ends and we are underway. Belgium win the opening draw and push on forward. Early on, it's for German junior Cassette, who brought it in, now cleared out by Scotland. A 4-3 victory for them yesterday against this side. Belgium nearly pulled out a wonderful comeback, but Scotland held on. Loic Levens, a hat-trick in that game. Bit quiet against England yesterday in Belgium's only game. They'll have to do a bit more of that today to try and beat this Scotland side off the back of a second overtime loss to England this morning in our first game. A heartbreaking one again. They had to fend off a power play. This time they didn't concede on it, but with 6 seconds left in the game, Ashton Buckley took home the winner for the host nation. Scotland will be looking to at least be able to claim both victories against Belgium in what is their final game of the weekend. Not here tomorrow, Scotland under 15s. This should go down for icing, and it will do so in the first whistle of the game. It's going to go against Scotland, and back down in towards the ice will go starting netminders. The man who really held Scotland together in that game against England yesterday, Brad Roxton, his compatriot Cameron Lees as well. Quality game against England. Scotland not letting in one in regulation, scoring with 30 seconds left to tie the game up for Belgium. Carl Frank, he's been a better looking of the 2 netminders. His backup, Mishu Ronan, been splitting the game, so even if it's a tight scoreline after half the game, you know, Mishu Ronan comes in. Scotland may have better work with the netminder, but seem to struggle a bit more here on English soil this week. Neither of the Scottish netminders have struggled at all. They've been both quality and a joy to watch. Both of the Scotland netminders play for the Lanarkshire Lightning under 16, so a tandem that knows each other very well indeed. Now it comes out, Scotland unable to rush forward. Belgium have it back votes with Loic Levens. Who just runs out of road to control it. Poke back off now onto Harry Hudson. Yeah, he just gets tied up. Scotland Just can't kick it forward right now. We're just finding all of the Belgian bodies, it seems. Had one push forward into the Scotland zone, and into the Belgian zone, and since then had no work. And Vivant just dancing around the back of his own goal. The man came in for a hit, fell down. Crawford just had his, well, has just whacked and stick firmly out of hands. Now he comes in, charging forward. He's came very close to winning the game for Scotland this morning, so he's going to be full of beans, wanting to get one back offside, go for Scots though, and don't have to go back for a neutral ice. Nearly 3 minutes done already in this game. You expect it to be played at, similar to the England game, at quite a high pace. Scotland side likes to just constantly move the puck about. Always likes to play fast and physical. They'll work it down and hard into the boards. Goes one of the Scots. He's up to his feet now. That's Cooper Colley would hit the deck. They like to work it into the middle like there. Colley had been left alone. England shut that play down pretty comfortably this morning. Just stacked bodies in the slot. Didn't allow Scotland to work it down for wings. That time Colley just rushed for shots, snatched off his stick. It goes down for icing. Second time already Scotland ice it in this game. Just rushing a bit too much right now. We need to settle it down. Get into a rhythm and a groove. Scotland just get out of his zone, but being pressed there was Tosh. So sent back in quickly, and Scotland just not able to settle down on the puck right now. Belgium gonna have to capitalise on Scotland not looking at their best to start this game. Already a game in their feet today will certainly slow them down a bit, and they've only had a game off instead of the 3 they got early yesterday. Tenderloo sends one in from the point and tipped out wide by the Scots. So Belgium need to take advantage of what's going to be a weakened Scottish side. That was a brilliant pass through to Johnston. Johnston just couldn't get much on to get past the netminder of Frank. Belgium flick it down, no icing. Rimmed all the way around the glass, just kept in play. Don't want to go for a delay of game penalty. We've not had one of them this weekend though. Nice to see the full weekend go without it. And Tenderloo just drags it back into his own zones. Belgium slowing it down a bit. First 5 minutes gone. Moving forward. It's with Van den Heuvel. Van den Heuvel. Up to the point. Man trailing in. That shot had some kick to it. Didn't see much of it. Came from Matteo Malo. Back with Van den Heuvel. Round to Levens. Jurgens waits in the middle. That just goes through him. And that's a heavy deflection. Scotland like to get the wheels moving on the counter-attack. Here comes Cole Chalmers, dragging it round, top shelf. What a beauty. Off balance he was as well. But Cole Chalmers finally gets one on the board. He's teased it in all 4 games so far. Whilst Belgium are getting a bit of pressure building up. One block pass and the power that comes in the shot of Malo, it flings out through neutral ice. It's comfortably closed down, buried by Chalmers.
Goal number 1 for Scotland, scored unassisted, number 7, Cole Chalmers. Scotland goal number 1 scored 7 unassisted. Paul Chalmers, that goal time 5 minutes 32 seconds, 0-5, 3-2.
Scotland working into the zone again, looking for a second early on. That's off the blocker of Frank. Kid down on the boards, uses his body to get it away, and he'll do so nicely. Back out into the middle again, Scotland crossing over each other though, not allowing their teammates to get shots off. And Frank can just breathe a little sigh of relief as that was looking testing. Back come Belgium. Shot gets blocked, it was from Sofas. He'll head to the bench as Belgium are going to need to get back defending as moving forward. Here's Will Louvre. Trying to play it tight. Man in front got something on there. Caleb Ottaway unable to put it home, but pressure building up for the Scots. Back with Louvre. And Tenderloo down the middle. Missing at that one, they'll be turning forward. Here comes Blythe. Halfway through this opening period. Still a little bit of a scrappy and messy affair. Neither side fully settling down, as you can see there, a mistake in a dangerous place. Oh, they punish it! Belgium make the most of the opportunity they're given. Fantastic stuff by Belgium. A little bit of a mishandling Scotland's zone. And jumping on it is Casseur. They get their first goal in the game. They tie it up. Belgium 1, Scotland 1.
Goal number 1 for Belgium scored number 2 unassisted, Otis Winyatis. Goal number 1 for Belgium, unassisted goal scored number 2, Otis Winyatis.
Otis Winyatis given the goal credit for that one actually, and now there's a chance for Scotland as they get a stretch pass down, but again, a little late noticing it, so actually the goal to number 2, Otis Winyatis. Casseur looking to get his first goal. Belgium defender. Now on they come again. Ferguson. That's flicked over the bar. Back up at the half-board, Scotland pick it up. A little drop pass. Can't be intercepted by Jurgens, and Scotland push on again, trying to feather a rebound, but it pops back out to Belgium, and Jurgens moves forward. He's through one. Forced wide on second. Still going, just can't connect properly on his backhand. And it's easily dealt with by Brad Ruxton in the Scotland goal. Colley plays that down into his own corner. With Louvre, just gets muscled off behind Belgium number 7, Linda Dracht. Belgium looking a bit more positive since the goal. Another opportunity there, just missed by Van den Heuvel. Scotland now find the puck loosely and will move it forward. Running out of road there, just running right into the front. RJ Lutit couldn't get his way past one of the Belgian defenders. Belgium only able to clear it down towards Christie. Blythe. Spotted along the near side again. Hit big. Belgium enjoying using their bodies right now. Brought down there was Levens, not called. And Belgium coming the other way. A couple of bodies flying about. Hudson not happy about something. Johnston had a hook around one of the Belgian forwards, and it's just getting a little messy again. It's all just throwing the body weight about to everything. Collie sends one in now, and looks a bit more like bump cars out there right now. They're wanting to move quickly. Carcer gets it back into the zone. A little bit of a swivel there from Sofas. Down low again. Ruxton stumbling about. Still gets far away from his goal. Back with Christie for Scotland. Doesn't get any contact on that pass. He was trying to find Hudson, and Belgium moved the puck around quickly. It's out towards the point man, but again a little bit slow getting on top. The point men have now rushed out to defend, but it's been cleared out and more bodies thrown about. Now the zone flicked forward towards Morton Sanders. He's going to be tied up by the goal scorer for Belgium, Venance. Can't clear the puck out of a scrum just yet. Hudson just runs into a wall of black, and he comes together with Noah Sofas. Scotland get a shot on goal for the first time in a while. It was spilt by Frankie 40th hold of that. Belgium tied it away briefly, but out in front this time he's dealt with. A little bit unhappy there as one of the Scottish players. Carl Chalmers wasn't happy, he got cut off. It was left all alone in front, Chalmers. It was tipped wide. Scotland win the face-off. Belgium press it quickly, though. Collie goes hard onto the boards, and Belgium return a favour at the blue line. One of the Scotland players gets flung around. Serious feeling this is going to get quite nippy rather quickly. Van Tenderloo, he goes across up to the blue line, wristed in. Ruxton pushes that away from Malo. Back up to Mateo Malo. He'll send it in again off the leg pads. Ruxton's cut off the angle. Waiting in the middle was Triers. Just couldn't get it out to him. Belgium do well keeping it over the blue line just briefly, but everyone has backed out defensively. There's no one there to collect the puck, but had been sent back down. Out through the middle. That's tipped between the two defenders, but Van Tenderloo gets there for Belgium. His kid not the quickest on his feet. And Belgium are going to send this down. This should go for icing. Yes, it will. Back up with a minute and a half left to play in the first period. Still tight here. Scotland with tired legs. Chance to make something work. Puck falls out and barreling down. There was Ceulemans. Easily dealt with by the Scots. Ferguson sends a crusher onto the Belgian captain Van Tenderloo. Up with the body play there. Cassert down at the boards. Sends that up high. Sent in again. Ruxton comfortably deals with that though. Now to the point, Belgium wants to play it quickly, but they're falling asleep there, and Chalmers is away again. He's already got one of them in this game, trying to get a second. This time, Frank stands tall. Doesn't allow the Scottish forward to fly through this time. Final minute of the period. There's Morton Sanders. He's been quiet so far in his first period. Racing down, Belgium get it out. It's now with Jurgens. 2-on-2 entering the zone for Belgium. In the middle, drives forward, Van den Heuvel. Jurgens gets brought down, he's frustrated. Slow to his feet, offside he goes. Jurgens stops paying attention. Found himself offside. Jurgens trying to push on, can't get it between the legs of Christie. Scots can only clear it back down towards Belgium defenders, though. Belgium can't give it back, and they're looking for a late move here. Jurgens gets himself stuck in. Him and Kidd going at it. The boards are not going to have enough time, though, to find their second goal. End of the first period, then the clock's going to tick down unless there's going to be a late one. Won't be, no. A few more seconds, Belgium might have found one, but the klaxon goes. We're down 15, 30 to go. We're all square at what a piece.
At the end of that first period, both teams tied 1 goal scored each. There'll be a very brief break before we return for the second period. 1 goal Scotland, 1 goal scored Belgium. Very, very nice to see Mikey Gilbert turn up. A nice timely arrival from Mr. Gilbert. Thank you for showing up. And that was the second period about to get underway. Nothing changed in that 2 minutes. Scotland 1, Belgium 1.
Back on the way then, second period, we're all square in what's been a feisty affair between these two sides. Belgium coming to life a bit, though. The end of that period getting a lot of chances. Cole Chalmers with the only goal for Scotland. Got a second breakaway attempt that he wasn't able to put home late in the second, but Belgium They've got Scotland to bite a bit with the feistiness, the scrappy nature of the game. This almost puts Scotland off their plan a little bit. Now Scotland going to have to defend, and Ferguson does well to redirect the shot. The oncoming Belgium forward. Ferguson, first look at goal for Scotland. That's off the blocker of Frank. He's been good so far in the goal for Belgium. Belgium are going to be messy here on the changes players. Just hop over the bench. They'll give Scotland a puck back. Have a wise there. We're going to be offside again as one of the players hits the deck. And a couple of times, good bit of game awareness for Belgium. Chalmers tries to lay hit onto Jurgens, doesn't budge him at all. Couple more bodies hit the deck again for Belgium. Jurgens frustrated end to that period, still keeps going, and Belgium just not setting a formation. Couldn't connect the pass out because of it. Racing again. Like Levens has his stick lifted up, but the puck falls nicely out to Mateo Malo. Belgium defender out up to the point. That's tipped just away from Ruxon, back out to the blue line. Belgium again changing, trying to crash it home. Ruxon scrambling about, but Levens couldn't get his 4th goal against Scotland this week, and now Scotland are going to get a free-on run. It seems entering is Bryce Morton-Sanders. Plays across to Chalmers, back to Morton-Sanders, on a swivel. Good bit of handswork by Belgium. The man in the slot just sits him down, and too many bodies forward, perhaps doing too much for Scotland. Now they get it out again. To Strachan. Couple of aggressive whacks down to Noah Sofas, who's down on, or who was down on one knee rather. Not going to fly off, nearly into the bench. Didn't quite make it. Around again, Belgium looking to set up a rush here. With Sofas, he enters the zone. Behind him is Hardis. Oh, swamped off by Tyler Crawford. And a little bit of a moment there. Belgium punish again. Scotland, 2 goals they concede from 2 messes. Just messing about in their own zone. It's poor from Scotland, really poor. First one, a defender just out-skating the puck in his own zone. The second had an absolute nightmare. Scotland's asking for it to be disallowed. I don't know what's up. Ruxton's not happy. From here, it all seemed to be fine. We'll see what the call's going to be here, but it's... The puck seemed to be loose, unless I'm going to say it was covered up by Ruxton, no whistle, and then it came out. No goal!
And the referees have waved that up. There was no goal on that play. No goal scored on that play.
Interesting to see why. So we'll stay at a 1-goal game then. Belgium have their goal waved off. And it goes for Belgium. They'll be picked up at the board and they'll hunt back for their second goal. Siebens plays it across. Body's tumbling down again, a familiar side to this game. Belgium going to be quite unhappy. Oh, Murray Johnston trying to get Scotland for lead back. On the backhand, easily saved, they tucked home. That time this one will stand. And Scotland just falling asleep in the crease. Frank made the initial save and it's rebounded off. And Scotland take the lead this time round.
Goal number 2 for Scotland, scored by number 9, Harris McMillan.
Harris McMillan with the credit.
Murray Johnson.
Murray Johnston.
Scotland goal number 2, scored 9, Harris McMillan. Assisted 10, Murray Johnson. That goal time 19 minutes 29 seconds. 1-9.
Penalty coming up against Belgium. Well, an unhappy man there, Otis Venance. He goes for boarding.
Penalty against Belgium at number 2, Otis Williams. 2 minutes for boarding. Penalty against Belgium's number 2, Otis Williams. 2 minutes for boarding. That penalty timed 19 minutes 56 seconds. 1-9-5-6.
So then the first power play of the game going to Scotland just after taking the lead back. See if there's a good bit of momentum to build up. The back door wide open there, just falling off. Bryce Morton-Sanders lobs himself at one of the Belgian bodies, but moving forward, Jurgens trying to go short-handed. Stuck onto his forehand, Jurgens turns and it just kicks off the side netting. Missed stick check there by Malone, means Morton-Sanders works it back out. Hits it off the body though with Van den Heuvel, who's currently sitting back in D, one of the forwards for Belgium. Now Hudson has that poked away from him. Ferguson will try to set it back up, but Jurgens is currently a man on a mission. Himself alone has killed off about 45 seconds already. That's up into the bench. Out of play it goes. So Kidd looking to set this Scotland power play up. It's pass away from Tyler Crawford, and Belgium quickly clear it back down. 35 seconds to go in the power play for Scotland. They've had absolutely nothing set up yet. Belgium killing it well. Just out of reach for Triers. Will be cleared out a second time of asking. Belgium, you can see they're thinking about where they're positioned, wanting to go short-handed, but that flies out of play. Oh, brilliant out in front. Blythe is left open. Now back to 5-on-5 they go. Belgium kill it off with perfect Ds, and Jurgens de Manu really caused most of trying to get a chance straight away. They'll send one right back onto there. Easily held onto though by Ruxton, simple as you'd like. It's going to take a bit more of that to trouble him. Approach the halfway stage of this game. Ferguson plays that around the boards, picked up by Chalmers. Back over the blue line, just over the bar it goes. Chalmers again. Tied up at the boards, Belgium looping bodies on. Chalmers are going aggressive, but it comes out towards Belgium. And now, so we've looked Levens from range, his shot takes a deflection. Still going though, Belgium getting fresh legs out of there. Levens by himself, shoved off by Ferguson. Kicked down by Boucher. He sat down, big hit. Gone towards Belgium, number 23. Return the favour onto Harry Hudson, but they can't win the puck back. Well, now it'll be swiped away. Before Morten Sanders has a think about running his way down. Coming forward again, Morten Sanders. Behind there he goes, trying to set up Colley, and he scores! Out in front, Scotland's plan finally works. They get a goal off it. They double the lead, putting a bit of daylight between themselves and Belgium. Just past halfway in this game, Cooper Colley, his first of the weekend.
Timeout called Belgium.
Belgium going to take a timeout, settle themselves down now. So just going a bit away from them here.
That was goal number 3 for Scotland, scored number 12, Cooper Colley. Assisted 5, Bryce Morten Sanders. Scotland goal number 3, scored 12, Cooper Colley. Assisted 5, Bryce Morten Sanders. That goal time was 23 minutes, 31 seconds. 2-3, 3-1.
Hard down Scotland. Getting in the heads of Belgium here, it seems. And again, game just picking up a little bit of feistiness hard into the boards. Belgium really aggressive, proper physical game. Expect nothing less from a game that involves Scotland. Colley, the goal scorer, gets him tripped up. Belgium working it down. Back up towards Cassert. His shot blocked by Duggan. Colley. Poked off him. Back round the goal it goes. Slow chasing of Belgium. It's easily given back to the Scots, who are firmly in the driving seat right now. Turnover, though, has got no help moving forward is Van den Heuvel. looped in, blocked by Crawford. Still turning though with Belgium. That shot from Jurgens, dealt with by Ruxton. Jurgens driving forward, creating a bit of space, trying to lift it top corner. Just rising over. He'll get a shove out in front of goal from range again. Belgium testing, Ruxton not holding on to it. Now Scotland will get it to him with the help of Alex Christie. Four and a half minutes left in the second period. And 2-on-2 for Belgium, entering the zone. Scotland now get numbers back. Wienans can't push his way through the wall of white. Belgium keep persisting though. Big hit by Scotland. Blythe running over his man in front of him. And Scotland trying to capitalise off it. Closing in on the back door was Zane Strachan. They couldn't connect to him though. And now Van Tenderloe pushes forward. The Belgian captain just holds his brakes, doesn't fancy going offensive. Brilliant cross-ice pass to Leave and just goes behind him. Blythe rides another man into the boards though. Giving up back to Blythe. And he'll just hammer it down back to Van Tenderloe. He comes forward, trying to pick a corner wide of the net. Hudson misses his check, but does tie the man up enough for the puck to fall out of the zone. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Scotland looking on and over as a falling Belgian player, well recovered by Levens. Well defended as the last man there just hit the deck. Should have been through for a 1-on-0. Jurgens pushes on, nearly turns the puck over, reversing a bit, ties his man up. That's Hudson, and now space for Van Tenderloe again. From range, straight into the glove. And Ruxton holds on to it. Belgium aren't quite going away from this Scotland side. Just kept in the blue line by Belgium. They keep hammering away. But Ruxton, as he proved yesterday, is so tough to get a puck past him. Scotland get the face off to go in their favour. Colley gets it down in the zone. Kidd just can't quite control it. He's back with Belgium. Sofers doesn't have the reach to push that on, so Kidd back the other way for the Scots. No assistance for him though. And a quick give and go at either end as teams try and settle it down. Scotland just get it away from in front of their net. They'll move forward, approaching the final minute in this second period. Scotland trying to go for a change, making a bit of a merit. Ferguson pushing forward on his backhand. Just about getting there, and a late look from Ferguson. That draws a bit of a reaction from Belgium. They're not close enough to put anything onto the body. Blythe turning and shooting off the shot. It comes back round to the other side. Scotland trying to give a bit of pressure at the end of this period. Chance for the wraparound, closing it down late. Here's Frank. And again, Scotland now getting a bit nippy at Belgium. So final minute of the period. Scotland push on, brilliant work down the boards. Diving Belgium defender draws a penalty. We're gonna go 6-on-5 briefly as well. More Boyle over, now McMillan wants to get involved as well. Before Ruxton could get in to the bench, off to the box. Heads number 2, Otis Vinance. So they'll have 18 seconds in the period to try and get another goal before the power play gets split across the periods. Space opens up for Ferguson though. Now across to the back door, it's just the wrong side of Chalmers' stick.
2 minutes for interference. Penalty against Belgium, number 2.
Scrambles through the middle, Belgium will clear us out. That's it for the second period. Scotland
2 seconds.
In a commanding position with 15 minutes to go. They'll be on the power play when we come back from the break.
Second period, Scotland lead, 3 goals scored against Belgium's 1. Both teams will take a short 2-minute break. Still all to play for in the third and final period of regulation time. about to get underway. Scotland lead 3-goal score, Belgium 1. Scotland start this period 1 minute 43 remaining on the power play.
Minute and 40 seconds left on the power play for the Scots as they look to put Belgium out of reach of this game. Belgium had a comeback from the same position yesterday, but Scotland did strike first and make it a 3-goal gap. They can do that, they can tie it up. Belgium yet to get a win. This is their last game they'll play here at Sheffield. They'll so dearly want to go home with something, even if they just go to overtime. On the back foot in most of their games. Showing good resilience right now, though. Oh, is it blocked out by Cassert? He would have been in a prime position to get a 1-0. No, he just hits the deck, though. Ottaway to Blythe. Getting it back in the zone for the Scots. Now Jurgens will jump onto this. Down this near side wing. Doesn't get enough on the shot, just falls wide of the net. And a couple of Belgian players cross over each other. Van den Heuvel and Jurgens. Gets back in time though, tidies it up out of the slot, and now Van Tenderlo tries to backhand it out of the zone. It's going to be offside, and Van Tenderlo just got whacked there. And off to the box. Goes Dylan Ferguson. Only 2 minutes for roughing. Jumping on top of there, Belgium their first power play of the game. Broxton will get rid of a few seconds.
Penalty against Scotland, number 19, Dylan Ferguson, 2 minutes for roughing. Penalty against Scotland, number 19, Dylan Ferguson, 2 minutes for roughing. That penalty time, 31 minutes, 32 seconds.
Dylan Ferguson, 2 minutes for roughing. The power play.
Belgium back to full strength.
Sorry, Belgium now got onto the power play. Scotland go back to full strength. Trying to centre it through, it's loose. Ruxton can't get a hold of it. Now he can. Is it still there? No, it's not. Ruxton's on top of it. Oh, and Belgium right off the face-off. Quick as you'd like. They bring it back within one and they make the most of their power play. Ferguson's going to regret that one.
Goal number 2 for Belgium, a power play goal, scored by 6, Tanel Van Tenderlo.
Van Tenderlo getting credited with the goal. Out of nowhere, Belgium bang bang, and they've scored. Like I said, they like to persist, they don't like to give up. They're going to be in here right until the very end. But back to 5-on-5, the power play short-lived for Belgium. Oh. Batting down Van den Heuvel. Loses it. Oh, sorry, helps getting it along against Kidd. Belgium clear it out of the zone. Levens couldn't quite get it away, and now Scotland spotted over on the Far side, but that's swiped away. Malo's going to push on forward, waiting for assistance. Jurgens drives the middle. The pass gets blocked. Malo's still there. Now he'll backhand that one through towards Jurgens. Van der Heuvel will head off to Jurgens, and Belgium will just settle this down again. Sent towards another Ruxton and straight into the Scottish netminder's glove. Through towards the Belgium zone. Scotland press on. McMillan can't get it through though. Out to Johnston now. Belgium collect the loose puck. Forced as wide as possible, and the drop pass goes to absolutely no one, but Belgium briefly flick it down. Now it's cleared out. The highest man up here over the ice is Murray Johnston for Scotland, so there's going to be no icing against the Scots, but he gets tied up, and Belgium briefly free it, or well, briefly could have freed it out, but Hudson presses on. Now it's back with Johnson, centred through, up hit the bodies, and Ferguson scores, making up for the goal conceded on his penalty. And Scotland back within 2. Or back ahead by 2. Belgium gonna have to keep pushing on.
Goal number 4 for Scotland, scored 19, Dylan Ferguson. Assisted 10, Murray Johnson. Scotland goal number 4, scored 19, Dylan Ferguson. Assisted 10, Murray Johnston. That goal time for 33 minutes, 37 seconds.
Back out come the Scots. Racing down to the second goal scorer, Van Tenderloo. He gets span round. Has a stick tied up, and he's just bringing the man with him. Has to lose the stick up, and now it's given the puck back to Scotland, who nearly crash it in. The net flies off though as a couple of players barrel in. Oh, and now Frank's not happy. Now we get a bit of afters, and well, this might be a bit more than afters. Van Tenderloo pulled back. And we're still staying nippy. We'll see what else is off to the box this time round, if anyone. Sums up how the game has gone. It's been scrappy from the start. I think Frank wasn't too happy with the play that barreled in. He just jumped at him. I think everyone's just going to get a telling off here. I don't think anyone's going to the box. Or are they? Well, the referee's still in discussion with one of the players. Face-off going to come out of the zone or not? I don't think it will. No, it's not going to. So after all that, no penalties. And we go on again. Over the blue line, nicely done. Jurgen just has that falling off his stick. He'll still push round in front. Ruxton just wide of his goal. Evading a big hit. Oh, it's gone again. Just throwing everything at it. A real battle here. Belgium yet to get a win, and Scotland only have one against Belgium. They both like to leave here with at least a win. Scotland would like to, but don't want to lose to Belgium. Vice versa, but Jurgen's going to have to do a bit more of his shot to beat Ruxton. Belgium looking to scramble it down in front. Can't beat it out, but brilliant work. Long levers there from Boucher. Kept that in play and set up a chance for Axel Hardis. Straight in front to the chest, and Scotland rushed to the aid of their players and to the netminer rather than protect him. Scotland win out the face-off, and now we get one of their signature rushes. It's flicked over to Blythe. He's one. I know, can't pick a corner. Sailing high and wide. And now trying to stretch it down instead. They're going to ice the puck. No, waved off. Ruxton being a bit bemused about that. Scotland come out again. Blythe onside. Can't force a rebound though as Frank holds on to that. We'll get a face off down at the other end this time. That's hammered out. Scotland just taking too much time, and now Belgium come back the other way. They've got two pushing the middle, but the shot goes wide. Isermans not able to get it on target. In the middle hardest, but together they couldn't combine. Heavy into the boards as Morton Sanders and Dra tangle up. Came close that time round as well. Scotland just getting one off the post. Flicked out again. Trace. He goes big on the body. 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Belgium need 2. Floats it into the slot, but not to a black and red jersey. Scotland back through again in a bit of a sandwich. Bodies tumble again, and one of the Belgian players looks to be a little bit of discomfort. Morton Sanders get it behind the goal. Pressed though by Levens. That's flicked round and kept in though by Strachan. He's got a pass out in the middle, got to move quickly, but a pass as good as it was. The shot needed to be better, it went wide of the net. Now out in front again, this time the shot's good. Scotland extend their lead again. Back up to 3 now. Trying to bury Belgium out of this game right on halfway through the final period. They get their 5th.
Goal number 5 for Scotland, scored by number 28, Tyler Crawford. Assisted number 12, Cooper Colley. Second assist, wears 91, Evan Kidd.
Scotland out in front again. Nearly getting their 6th in quick succession, but flying around. Here comes Scott Jurgens again. Just falling off his backhand.
3-0.
Blythe over the blue line, forced off though by Levens. He's not got a passing option as of yet, but he does have assistance from Jurgens, who now gets it over to the man across. Van den Heuvel Shot in low, easily dealt with by Ruxton. Back up to Van den Heuvel. Lobbed in, pushed away. Back with Scotland. Blythe gets it round the back, but it's picked up by Levens. He had a great first game, but he's quiet ever since. And Ruxton, as we basically all jump on, and I think playing a bit of a pile-up. It was a bit of a joke, I believe. Well, I've been Dylan Ferguson or Caleb Ottaway imitating falling on top of the pile as well. Belgium can't tip that down. They've not got long left to find 3 goals. This would be quite a miracle comeback if they could do so. Chalmers gets sent down to the deck. Belgium can't keep it in at the blue line, and now Chalmers is going to get it moving back forward. Chalmers wrestles down, and him and, well, the Vault were having a scramble together. Not is with Vavor. Oh, that's a poor pass there from Mallow. Whiffs at it. And Scotland got to be careful offside. And now Belgium move forward again. Cassert from range straight into the glove of Brad Ruxton, as quality as ever. 6.5 to go. Scotland cruising to victory. Scotland behind the goal again, trying to tidy this up. Belgium not pressing too hard, so should be free to work it out, and he'll do so with Kidd. Duggan. It's over the bar. Crawford tried tipping it down, probably would have been a high stick anyway. Now Belgium looking to get away to the races. 3-on-2 entering the zone. It's with Jurgens, who's struggling to handle it. He gets shoved right down, and now they're going to go. I think that skates were tangled up there somehow. But unable to move his foot was Jurgens. Belgium can't clear it out. Oh, brilliant work. Pushing and getting the body. In front was Tyler Crawford. Now the puck to move into the middle, but Scotland, the other forwards weren't quite ready for it into the final 4.5 minutes now. Round 2, Jurgens again. Sorry, Levens from range, and Ruxton again. Simple as you'd like. Nothing that Belgium seem to throw at him is working. Down the length of ice, it should go, no, waved off. Not much of an effort given by Belgium, it will be said. So they have to push on now with Van Tenderloe. Trying to go at it all on his own. Oh, it flicked in! Belgium get their third. They get it late. Van Tenderloe gets his 2nd point of the game. Should get an assist on that. That was put home though by Axel Harness. He's had barely any ice time. And when he gets it, he's flicking it in. Brilliant stuff there They couldn't possibly do it, could they? We've got 3.5 minutes left.
Assisted 22. Second assist wears 6. Tyler Van Tendeloo. Belgium goal number 3 scored 18, assisted 22. Second assist wears
Hudson
6. That goal time
being moved out of the crease.
8 seconds for 1 to 8.
We held on to by Frank as a puck just appeared out of nowhere. Again, getting scrappy. Belgium and Scotland players going at each other there. Still nothing called. Now we'll get a call. And now we'll get all sorts going on. Tosh involved there. Hudson gets in. And now more and more party on. This is undoing Belgium a bit here. 2 goals in 3 minutes isn't impossible. But now getting players in the box. And I think Scotland's going to get a power play out of it.
So penalties on that play, wearing 5 for Belgium receives 2 minutes for cross-checking. Belgium number 5, Lucas Cassart, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Then coincidental penalties against Belgium's number 2, Otis Williams, 2 minutes for roughing. That is coincidental with a penalty against Scotland. Number 23, Cameron Tosh, 2 minutes for roughing.
So then, 2 coincidental penalties for roughing for Belgium. Otis Venance, another penalty for him in this game, undoing his goal, and Cameron Tosh. Both get 2 minutes for roughing. And then 2 minutes for cross-checking for Belgium, number 5, Lucas Cassert. So it's going to be a Scotland power play. I'm going to see the majority of this game off with the man advantage. Chance to extend their lead back to 3, but any chance you'd think Belgium would have had to pull a comeback is probably gone now. And they're going to need a short-handed goal and then a late goal in the final minute where they'll be back to 5-on-5. Unless Scotland score one here, then they'll need to find 3 with 5-on-5. So, not easy. First minute gone for Scotland, 2 minutes to go in the game. With Ottaway out in front, Hudson can't crash it home, just outskates the puck. And Belgium can clear it down. Ruxton to Morton Sanders. Forced out of his own by the pressing Matteo Malone. 25 seconds left for Scotland. They'll just be fine to hold on here. They don't need to push on. Just game management now. They'll ice it. Not good game management there. From Belgium, trying to get another quick one off the face-off, and Ruxton Calls in for 2 of his best. Now about to go back to 5-on-5. It's not been a fantastic power play for Scotland. It hasn't needed to be. Final minute of play. 5-on-5 we go. Belgium need 2, and they need 2 quick. Behind the net they go. That falls out wide. Centred in through traffic. Can't be put home by Reece Triers. He couldn't connect to Cooper Colley. "20 seconds to go. That's off the legs of Belgian. The referee. And now Lloyd Levens pushes on again, trying to pick a corner. That's off the crossbar. Well, that's it then. Klaxon goes. And Scotland victorious. 5-3. They beat Belgium. Couldn't beat England, but at least they can take home that with one more game up for them. We'll end with some of the 16s girls action. We're back in 15 minutes time. Do not go anywhere. One more games coming up for you right around the corner.